Okay.
Yeah, can everybody hear me clearly now? Yeah, please put off your mic so we don't have interference. Please put off your mic. If I need conversations forward, we initially I was talking about gold, and we looked at the what we did last week, and going forward and see what we have in mind for this week. So we had this very nice push to the downside. Let me change my pen. So I just have it black here and here. Let me make it a little big. So looking forward to on gold this week. So um, initially we started off and I was looking at the possibilities of having gold. We had our big guy weakening. So we had this push to the downside, and I took a sell here, expecting this level to hold because of a couple of exhaustion that were showing up there on the 4 hours time frame. Let me just pull that up so we have an understanding about uh, what was happening on gold. Okay, so yeah, is this 2 hours? Yeah, I want 1 hour. So on the more or less like an exhaustion showing up. So I did this sell and I was seeing this exhaustion right here. Candles start showing some weakness and I got out of the market. So I had my buy set up right here. That okay, we have this push up and we have this exhaustion coming in. So price was going to change his course. But eventually, we had this push to the downside, and this gave me a sense of understanding as to what is happening on our big guys chart. So, most importantly, when you're trading, it's very important for us to always go back to the big guys chart and what the big guy is doing because you only want to trade the market of the big guy. You only want to trade the market of the big guy. And if you can see this clearly, you see our big guy creating more or less like an exhaustion. This candle shows a lot more information as to what is happening around this area. So looking forward into this, we see this guy that is doing all this wrong is still very much active and possibly ready to run again to the downside. So next week, this new the downside it was 1846 thereabout. 1846 will be an interesting area to watch out for on gold. So it's clearly marked out there. So we'll probably be seeing gold rush down into this area. And also going forward, if the candle seems to be strong and the pressure is strong, the strength is strong, I'll possibly be looking forward to a breakout of this area retest and gold really down to our level right here, 71769. But then, are we certainly sure that that is what is going to happen? Absolutely not. We were not sure that that's what's going to happen, but optimistic, we could see this level possibly going to hold around this area. It's going to hold. So if you have this level being expected, we'll probably be seeing more or less like an exhaustion candle showing us that a big guy is weakened and probably price move to the downside and drop again. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for. Where I'm going to be looking forward to next week. I spoke about AJ, um, um Aussie JPY is one pair that we looked out for last week, and though we didn't have a very nice move like expected, eventually we had this. price rallying to the upside. This is the daily time frame. You see, um, initially we had this breakout, and that was a very good sell for us towards our level right here. So that was a very good sell, and we had this breakout. So I doubled my entry, but price, due to the news, price rally back up. But then, does this confirm that our big guy that was 50%, and we could see how price expected our level right here, and then price is now heading to the downside. So we'll be looking forward to more sales opportunity on AJ, more sell opportunity on AJ, going forward to next week. So I have my trends coming into this level. Price will probably be looking. Uh, we can't certainly confirm that that's what's going to happen, but looking at the odds of what we have, we don't have areas that we'll probably be looking out for that's going to challenge push to the downside. So except for this level previously recorded. Um, So looking forward to trading these. Let me just go to the 4 hours time frame and see the chances of what we have and us to take this trade. So 4 hours time frame, we still see we're looking forward to a selling opportunity to the downside, and to retest our trend line that is practically pointed out. So what I'm going to be looking out for, um, probably be looking forward to a first break out of this level, and looking forward to price come back, retest that level. That will serve more or less like an entry for me, and this is probably going to be a watch out for my take profit one. Then price move down, and right there to that level. So if we are looking forward to recently to have price clearly break out of um, this level right here, that's 90.62, 90.62. That you have a clear break out of this level. So then that will be um, nothing stopping this trade from actually going to the downside. So generally, so if you're looking forward to trading AJ, probably be looking forward to a breakout of that level and see how price react. 4 hours time frame. Now you understand that if you had opportunity of going down to the lower time frame, you could still fake opportunity of getting into a trade, but then you want to see how you can filter out the noise in the market. So you going to a lower time frame, you are increasing the noise in the market. So you probably want to wait out and allow all the old noise get filtered out on the 4 hours or on the 2 hours time frame, and look for a possible entry. But overall, what I'm going to be looking out for on AJ is I'll probably be looking forward to sell AJ. So these are my opportunities of where a sell could be nice looking going forward. So or to Euro JPY. Yeah, yeah. Let's try Euro card. Yeah, let's see what we have. Okay. Yeah. So um, last week we caught this trade, and I had my entry right there, and price went down, but I was not around, so, and I was not monitoring my trade. I had no um trailing stop loss, and price went back. So I had my stop loss at this level. Yeah, I had my stop loss around that area. So I was practically waiting for price to react and or get rejected around this area, but it drove back into this level. Now we were talking in the group about resistance area, holding and stuff like that. So example of your support not holding, okay, your support failed. but does it really mean that this support is not important? Okay, no, it absolutely it doesn't mean that. But most times when you see reactions like this, and you have what's it called now? Let me just you can see where price reacted, so you don't really have any information as to them. You possibly be looking forward to say, okay, now price is retesting this support and price is going to go back to the upside, but then price will practically just swing down back to the downside. So if you are going to trade this, what are possibly going to be looking at buyers overall is still, we are still in a downtrend. So let's check on our daily time frame to see where the big guy is. So okay, yeah, so price still pushing to the downside right there. So I'll still be looking forward to selling this. The overall strength is to the downside. This is more or less like a push, a news just breaking out the whole market, and we had this push. So I'll still look forward to having more or less like a reaction, and to retest that level and price drops back. So if I'm going to trade these, I'll be looking forward to having price comes down to, let's check on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, so what I'm possibly going to be looking at for is if it gives more or less like a weakened pair like this and price start weakening gradually, then that will be a very good opportunity to sell this to the downside. So overall, you probably want to be patient and see how price reacts generally. So if price reacts, you can see a push down, a test of this level, and that will be an interesting level to look out for and price start dropping. So, and this also what I'm looking out for. I'm looking on the 1 hour time frame to see if price breaks this trend line, it's probably going to be seeing a retest of this level, or a resistance here and price will drop back. So reaction around this area, you're probably going to be waiting and say, okay, let me have more information as to where trade is going to head to, and they push down out of this area, retest that level, and that will be a very good spot to look out for a sell. This is probably going to be areas that you can look out for, and price will continue to drop to the downside. So overall on Euro card, I'm looking forward to selling Euro card. So I hope that's clear enough. So I give you the opportunity to choose a pair you want me to look out for, or for you. So USD card. Now my Euro card, I'm giving what's it called, a card the opportunity to run, as last week we will see more of a strength on Euro card. Also USD card had a, so right now we had this pushback up. Does it confirm that price is going to continue to head to the upside? Practically not. So let's check on our daily time frame and see what the big guy is doing. So it's always about the big guy. So we don't need to forget that. If you push a big fight in your hand, so price might be coming back to test this level I pointed out. That's one at a range here right there. So, but then does that confirm anything? We still have this price is pushing back to the upside. Okay. Earlier on, we had this big overall trend coming down to the upside, and we had price drove back in, respected that trend line, and price. So whatever is going to happen on this, I still feel there's still room for CAD to take its course and push back to the downside, respecting this. That's what I'm going to be looking out for on USD CAD. But then we'll just wait and see how far is reaction around this level. If this level still hold, I'll probably be looking forward to selling this down. So and or we wait for price to react around that level. So an uptrend, if you want to call it an uptrend, right there. So okay, I have my analysis pointed out there. So let's just take this out. Okay, so I'll be looking for my buyers right here on Euro NZD is I'll be looking forward to buying this guy. So I'll be looking forward to buying this guy, and price will continue to head to the upside. And looking at this level as a very interesting level to look out for. So if I'm going to take this trade, let's move to the 4 hour cycle and see the opportunities we have there. Yeah, if you are in the group, you understand that we took some of this trade. I'm still in this trade already, so I already got in right here, and I'm still in a very good profit. So generally, if you're going to take these, we have this level to look out for. So possibly be looking forward to a clear breakout of this level. So price is presently reacting around that area. So I'll just look out for a breakout of this level and push to the upside. This candle is strong. Okay, this candle looks very strong and can challenge all these sellers involvement. So probably lower high, and we've not had a record of that level being broken. So it shows that our big guy to the upside is still very strong. So we'll be looking forward to a breakout of this level, retest that level, and price will continue to head to the upside. So overall, so buyers on Euro NZD, I'll be looking forward to buy. So um, yeah. So which other pair do you want me to look out for? Let's look at Euro GBP. Yeah, I think that's one. That's another pair that's has potentials. Euro GBP. Let's load this up. Yeah. So on our daily time frame, you could see how price reacted on our level right there. So let me just okay. So possibly be looking forward to price reacting and breaking out of this level. So my bias is selling. I'll be looking forward to sell this to the downside. So yeah, so this one I'm going to be looking out for. If we have a breakout of this level, that'll be fine. Okay, but then if we don't and we see pushback into that level, I'll be looking forward to a bounce of that level, retest that level, then I'll be looking forward to sell. But GDP is possibly going to be very strong. So we'll be looking forward to selling Euro GDP. Next week is I want to see how to get in early enough. Like we saw last week, we saw most of the peers Daniel gave just took a run. There was no pullback. So once that happened, I'll probably be looking forward to streamline my entry into the 15 minutes time frame and seeing how I can get in as early as possible and see how to ride that. So well, if a pair is coming in very strong, you possibly might not be seeing much of a pullback. So you might just be having price just drop in and closed out and you have the second candle coming in, and the second candle just coming retest that level, and that second candle is moving. So if you don't get that entry early enough and you're waiting for a pullback, you probably will be waiting for a very long time. So if you're going to do your trade, you need to really watch out and see how the market reacts, and overall, then you can see possibilities of actually taking those trades early enough so you don't get caught out and start looking for opportunities to get in again. So yeah, so that being said, let me give you guys opportunity. If you don't have too many interference over there, you can give me um your view, or which pair do you want me to look out for. Then I can we can do analysis together on that pair and see how to take it down. So yeah, so Mr. Wale, I hope I have treated the pairs you are looking out for. Which other pair do you want me to look out for?
BBNZ.
GDP NZD, GDP NZD. All right, so let's look at GDP NZD. NZD. Okay, so have this nice, interesting move. Yeah, so on the 4 hours time frame, we have a very strong impact. So overall, possibly we're looking forward to having price come back into this area before we have a continuation forward. All right. So what we're going to be looking forward to, probably will want to stretch out this upward, so and see opportunities of price coming in to that level and creating a new higher high sequence over there. So two ways is very important that we are patient. So you just see possible reaction around this level. So we are in a resistance level also. So whatever happens, but then I'll still look for a discount. I don't need to buy. I don't need to buy. This candle is strong. This candle is strong, and the strength of this candle, I will want to chase it. I will want to chase it. So I'll probably be patient enough to look for a pullback into that level, and we have price come back, we test that level, and or we test this level right here. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, so possibly looking forward to further push to the downside right here. That will be a very good discounted area for me. So if I'm going to buy, I need discount. I need to bargain. So give me that price, then I'll be interested in putting probably the more higher peak or more higher lot size for me. That will be interesting. So possibly looking forward to a push down to. Let me just pick that. Let me just pick this level right here. Yeah, that will be 1.92866. 1.9286. So if you're able to get a discount to that level, that would be nice. Let me see if we can. Where's my Fibonacci? Okay, so let's just push this one. Yeah. So um, our perfect gold area, that's around 0.61 in that area, and you can see how we spotted 50, 0.50 there, Fibonacci retracement. So that would be a very good area to look out for, guys. So I'm looking forward to price fill up this imbalance that we have there, then price ready to continue to the upside. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for. But then you need to be patient. You need to be patient. It doesn't confirm anything. It doesn't confirm that that's that you see. So if we have that reaction, then whatever level that we have the reaction, then we could be looking forward to an opportunity to start buying. But generally, I'll probably be looking forward to waiting and seeing how price reacts around that area. Come back, retest this level, fill up that imbalance that we have there. So that will be a trend line retest. Then it can be good to start pushing to the upside. So that's GBP NZD. What pair? What other pair? What other pair do you want us to look out for? Please take note of all the pairs that I'm going to do a screenshot analysis and put them in the group. Okay? So yeah, I didn't zero acid. Well, that's serious. Yeah, zero acid. Honestly, you, you need to find some good acid right there. Good acid right in the chat and see how you can do. So, what pair do you want me to look out for? I hope. Okay, let's look at what we have for Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Let's look at what we have for Bitcoin. I caught some nice Bitcoin on Saturday. Yeah, I did some nice Bitcoin on Saturday. Yeah. I did a sell. I sold Bitcoin right here. So I was looking for price to push down, we test this level and head back to the downside. So but then we have so I got in and we had this move. It was sluggish enough for me, so I got out. So it was too sluggish and I got out around this area and price started dropping. So it came back more or less like a retest and price is back in. So overall, I'm still looking forward to Bitcoin dropping. Still look forward to Bitcoin uh, shooting down and retest what's it called, this level right here. So I'll be looking forward to Bitcoin coming down to retest this level. That's 34 822. 34 822. That would be a very nice level to look at for Bitcoin. So I'll be looking forward to Bitcoin dropping down to retest that level. That would be a good level to look out for on Bitcoin. Yeah, so if you are going to trade this um 1 hour time frame, yeah, so you still probably be waiting to have that level being broken out, price come back, break out of that level nicely, have a rebalance of that level, and price will start dropping to the downside. But right now, um, I don't want to push too further on this. So most likely, while I was discussing about um, support and resistance level being violated. So these are some of the reasons. You can see how we support and resistance level demand zone right there, supply and demand zone right there. So you have price almost trying to respect that level, and you see price just drove back in. Now, does that confirm that price is going to continue to the upside? Absolutely not. So we still have a push to the downside. So now it depends on what happens around side to come back in that. So it's for the training class. So you can also join us if you want to get that. So let me see. Someone drop a message. Okay, sorry, I had to go. We'll look at Jerry posting on the. Okay, it's so fine. It's fine. All right, so all being said, what other pair would you want us to discuss? And we call it a day. What other pair do you want us to discuss then before we wrap it up? Yeah, I wanted zero to 10, and you guys are just showing thoughts. Let's see. Yeah, I guess this is in Nigeria, Shire, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's good. All right. So, do you have a pair that you're looking out for and you want me to talk about before we wrap it up? US 30. I really didn't want to talk about US 30, but then let's just look at it. We have this level right here. So we have this level right here on US 30. We've been having this very nice drop on US 30. You can see high shows that this guy is still strong. So possibly be looking forward to a push into that level or furthermore into this level. Group is good that you are around to discuss. Okay, you AUD USD. Can we did we look at that? Okay, Shayo is asking for AUD USD. Okay, let's just point that out. Okay, I start from so AUD USD for AUD USD. I still feel that USD is still going to continue its assault on Aussie. All right, so looking forward to next week. We have this level right here, so we'll possibly be looking forward to a push into that level. So we're looking forward to a push into that level, then continue to the downside. So push into that level, challenge all these stop loss. Aussie price is going to end there. Okay, I don't feel price is going to continue. It's going to end there. So let me say this. Okay, so, and price is going to change and starts pushing to the upside, and we got this interesting push to the downside. Um, Dollar come back in and very strong. So I still feel that we still have a long walk in here. So yeah, so right there. So I possibly was looking forward to if I got in, if I get an entry into this area, I'll be looking forward to price comes down and break that level to the downside on Aussie dollar next week. So that's probably what I'm going to be looking out for Aussie dollar next week. So is that fine? So thank you very much, guys, for coming around. More is going to be shared in the group. Let's do this next week at this time. All right. Same time is going to be 6 p.m. next week. Hopefully by next week, we will be looking forward to another internet service provider for next week. So thank you very much, guys, for coming around. I appreciate you. I wish I could hear your voice. Can we, Dominion? Can we have you unmute your mic? You guys can just unmute your mic. You can just unmute your mic, all right? Just unmute your mic. Let's have you talk. Who is going first? Nobody's unmuting. Are you finding it very difficult to unmute? Did I? Did I? Did I?
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, Shayo, how are you?
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you clearly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
shy.
shy. Interesting. Yeah, sure. I get that clearly. Thank you very much. I'm happy you're
I
here. I
started my
started my
journey
journey
about
about 4 to 5
4 to 5 years ago.
years ago. Okay, fantastic. And how are you doing presently?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
but
Oh, but
I just